It's your drive home on Hot 103. Folks, looks like that storm is headed right for us. Gonna put some gas in my Furman generator, stop by the ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, and of course, watch Mike's weather page. Y'all stay safe out there.
Tropics rage. You'll always have a friend here at Mike's weather page. Mike's weather page, Mike's weather page, Mike's weather page. You can depend, he'll keep you safe, he'll keep it locked. Mike's weather page. Seen him lose a shoe. I've seen him chase storms there with Hunter and Louie too. But you know he'll keep you straight at 919 there every day. 1 million fans get it wrong and they're here in Mike's weather page.
Hi, what's up, everybody? Good morning. How do you like the new tune? Happy birthday. Whose birthday is it? That was our new tune, man. The dogs didn't come running. Good news, the dogs are home. Classic dog moment yesterday afternoon. Hunter was all excited to come home, and Louie turned his back, and he pouted for like the whole afternoon. Louie was mad at us. He pouts like a little kid. So we'll start out with Louie. I know everybody misses the dogs. So we'll say good morning. This is the Daily Brew. This is Louie. We talked tropics. We talk weather. We talk about a lot of things. Everybody likes a new song. How about that? That was Andy Simmons, by the way. He surprised us years ago with a Johnny Cash Folsom Prison Blues remake. And since then, we got a bunch of good songs. Good morning, Aspen. Good morning, Larry Reed. How's he doing? What's up, Bill? Here's the dogs. What's up, Shelly? Yeah, he was a dramatic one. He was pouting like a little baby. So what's up, Luann? What's up? We got say some hellos here. Richard Cummins. Great week so far. Yeah. What's up, Chris? How about that lightning last night? We had 2 lightning storms. We had literal Tampa Bay lightning, meaning like real lightning. And then we had the Tampa Bay Lightning winning the big game last night. A lot of lightning in Tampa Bay last night. Right, Dale? What's up, buddy? Susan Proper, good morning. What's up, John Ferguson? What's up, Richard Reamer? What's up, Mary? This is YouTubers, Brian Elliott, Mike Soul. We got a lot of people joining us on YouTube. So we'll talk Tropics. Not a lot going on. We are in that little lull here between June and July. Still expecting a very busy season. Very busy season. Doesn't seem like it. August, September, still a couple months away. Rays are terrible hitters this year, Dale. I don't know what's going on with our Rays, but they are not the hitters that we used to be, that's for sure. We pop up a lot. Who would I guess you know we're in trouble when Kevin Kiermaier is our leadoff. Never a good sign. Hey, here's our little boy Hunter now. Good hockey game. Yeah, it was a good hockey game. Let's cook and have it, Mel. So, yeah. Good, Bob. Hey, so we have some new fans from Eastern Tennessee, Knoxville area. I was on a radio show, FM radio show yesterday, and actually had a listener respond on YouTube. So welcome. Can't remember your name, but appreciate Mr. Bob for having me on the radio. It was a 1 hour show. It was a lot of talking. It was great. It went by so fast. Amazing, 1 hour. And then I get in the car and I don't say 2 words. Julie's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just talked an hour and I had my daily brew for an hour. That's a lot of talking to nobody." So our little starter's back. So we went all the way to the Pig Island, Hunter. Did you hear about this? A lot of people thought that we were holding you because you make the same noises. Good morning, Chad Tyson. All right, so seriously now, this is the Daily Brew. We talk Tropics. We've been talking here live on Facebook since like 2015, since they started. And we are live almost every single day, Monday through Friday. We'll be live every day this week, next week, Monday through Friday. We're not going to be here on the 4th of July, big weekend. Great weekend to go support one of our biggest supporters here, the Daily Brew, brought to you by ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. They are big supporters of our MWP page and all of our fans, especially here in Florida. So if you're spending a nice holiday weekend coming up in a couple weekends, make sure you stop by and see our good friends at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. It is the first day of summer, by the way. It's always a great day. It's my mom's birthday. She was born on the first day of summer. Official summer solstice, they call it. It's the longest day of the year for the Northern Hemisphere. Most amount of daylight today. Can you believe it? It's like first day of summer is today, and we start to lose daylight now, which is kind of depressing because I'm like a summer kind of guy. I love the summer. I love boating. I love heating. I love sweating. I love the sun. I love thunderstorms, and the idea that every day is going to get shorter now kind of depressing a little bit. But today is the longest day, so it's the latest of the daylight. It'll be like 9:30 and we'll still see dusk here, and it'll be very odd because it doesn't seem like that long ago. It was getting dark at 5 o'clock. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna put you back to your brother. Your brother's looking at me like he wants you back. All right, everybody missed you, buddy. See, I miss you guys too. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, buddy. So this first day of summer, some interesting facts. The axis of the Earth is tilted, which enables more sunlight to penetrate the northern hemisphere. And we have the most daylight of the year, so it's the first day of official summer. Here's another cool little tidbit here about that. This was posted from Ben Knoll Weather on Twitter. And this is kind of neat. This shows you the amount of hours of daylight. So 13, 14, kind of where we're at. There are almost 13 and a half hours of daylight here. You can follow along. 15 hours of daylight, 16 hours of daylight for our friends up in the New York, New England area. Can you believe that? Look at that. Almost 24 hours of daylight up here, northern Canada into Alaska. But look down in the southern half of the globe. You only got about 7 hours of daylight. That is not a lot. Down by Africa. South America. 7-8 hours of daylight's all you get tonight. So there you go. A little tidbit. 13 hours of daylight. 14 hours, 15 hours. And that's all because of the tilting of the earth. Scientific stuff. I'm not going to get into all that. At all. So yeah, thanks for all the birthday wishes. So here's what my mom and dad did. My God, my dad's 85. Don't tell anybody that. They're taking their like 7th trip to Pennsylvania this season already. I called her this morning. I called her like a good boy. They were in Virginia. They're driving this morning. They had Cracker Barrel last night. They love Cracker Barrel. And my dad, apparently, dear old dad, actually brought a birthday hat for my mom, made her wear it, and I guess he did some other funny stuff and made her take a picture. So, pretty awesome that they are enjoying their trip to see my aunt, my dad's sister. So, hey man, do it while you can. Never know what tomorrow can bring. Because tomorrow might not ever come, like Garth Brooks says, right? You never know, man. Live every day to the fullest. Never know. A lot of things out there to worry about. Hey, Jeannie, what's up, cousin? So anyway, heat index has been hot. So here's the deal. Here is a cool little graphic. I added to the site. This one will get uploaded as the season goes on. We've only had one official system so far, and that was Alex. Remember, Alex came across, didn't get organized until it hit that Gulf Stream, and then it became Alex. So officially, Alex was our first storm, our only storm. Bonnie is next. This is it. This little graphic will update, and it's down here, by the way, if you want to keep up. I put it on the bottom. 2020 season so far, if you want to keep up. So we've only had one system right now. Officially, all this hogwash that I keep posting, I get a lot of people. They love the word hype. Hype. As you know, here on our page, I like to look long range. What's up, Bobby? Good morning, Miss Hurricane Harbor. Mike Sola never got 20 hours of daylight. It's got to be very odd. For sure. You know, I used to drive all night. And it was the hardest part right before daylight. And once daylight came, it's like your brain wakes up. You know, so I'm wondering how hard it is to sleep. You have to have like a lot of rum. Today the aliens are back. I don't know about that. It's hot. Janie Wells in Arkansas. Thank you for that, Janie. I got buddies that live up there. I think I told you before. Pensacola, what's up? Chris Vincent. Love Pensacola. Pensacola gets a lot of weather. All right, so as I've tried to mention a bazillion times, this is the official forecast. Nothing cooking in the next 5 days. Doesn't mean at 2 o'clock when a new update comes out, we can't get a new little circle. But if whatever I post confuses you, always refer back to the National Hurricane Center. A couple of things I did post. Let me. We'll just use this for example. It's like my chalkboard. It's like my John Madden chalkboard. I love it. I don't have anything to show off today, by the way, toys or anything. I always keep my toys. Oh, hey, by the way. Oh man, I guess I'll share it tomorrow. I want to share the picture. Now let me find a picture. I got to get this. Oh, Shelly, we were going to do this. We're going to do a suitcase. We're going to do the suitcase story. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll do the suitcase story tomorrow, because that one's a long one. I do have some weather I want to talk about today, actually. I want to find this, though, because I wanted to put it on my wall. I don't want to lose it. So if you recall, here we go. I met a gentleman. His name is Mike Zai. And he was on the ship. Gave me this awesome challenge coin. It is the Urban Search and Rescue Task Force for Central Florida. And they have their Hurricane Michael challenge coin. And man, we ended up bumping into each other every time, every dang minute. We were like bumping into each other. Emily thought it was weird. She's like, "There's your buddy again." Well, Then we went out to the Bahamas, and he was there beside us in the water. Great guy, though. We talked he shared so many stories. He's the first search and rescue on site for hurricanes, and man, he shared me some helicopter photos from Michael. Unbelievable. The day after, it was incredible. But his first one's on the scene, man. He's a great person, and I got to meet him, and we're probably going to hook up, for the next storm. Hopefully, nobody wishes on a storm, but it's always nice to know there's people like Mike here that jumps right in and helps. And yeah, so it was a great meeting him on the ship. I wanted to show that coin yesterday, and I forgot. So Shelly, we'll do the famous laptop story tomorrow. All right, here's what we got in the tropics real quick. Let me get my brain set. So we got a tropical wave out here now. It's really juicy. Looks like Sunday, Monday, it's going to be at the islands. It looks like it could just keep on trucking west. It could be lowrider. That's the initial. Couple pull it north. A couple of them fizzle it. So we'll just keep that in mind. There is a tropical wave that looks pretty aggressive on the models that we could see possible development. There is a lot of wind shear usually this time of year coming in from the west. So it's a little early. Doesn't mean it can't happen. But there is a wave. And I'm going to show you that wave here in a second. Number 2 spot, there's a wave coming in behind it. And this little guy, few of the models had it pulling a little more to the north. Few of the models. That one's not even really left Africa yet. So just letting you know, there's a few models showing a secondary wave. Could be heading west. I'll show you the models. The other weird little thing I've been drawing, you probably saw me draw some arrows doing this. And then I expanded to this. Well, it's still in play. So we got this old frontal line boundary thingy majiggy that's going to, maybe a little low pressure system out here that might get going. But the interesting part that's going to affect people is over the weekend, there could be some juice here that ends up sliding over Florida and kind of lingering around here. Some of the models had it kind of drift back up first part of the week. What I'm going to show you now is some of the models have it just kind of lingering here into like Monday, Tuesday of next week. So still kind of in play. I teased it a few days ago. A little bit of this front, gets pushed down. There's a high pressure system here. It's going to push down, it's kind of split that front area up. So we could see an increased rain chance over Friday, Saturday, Sunday this weekend because of that. And the latest models are actually showing a little bit of chance of some weak low pressure on both sides of Florida, Euro and GFS. So that's kind of interesting. We'll keep an eye on that. And some of this is kind of getting pulled up from some Caribbean juice. So it's just a combination of things. But as you can see this morning, I highlighted that idea on a one discussion. It's my John Madden scenario. And the X's meant that development isn't likely, but it's areas that I'm talking about. So there you go. And then there's the ensembles. With our first wave, there's ensembles for the second wave. So that was what I talked about. And then this morning, what else did we talk about this morning? This is the other wave. Here's a good imagery of that wave. I'm going to show you here in a second. But the wave it's actually not a wave. Officially, it's not a wave. It's a tropical low. That's out there right now currently. And we have a lot of people watching down in the islands, a lot of folks, Virgin Islands, all the way through all the Lesser Antilles, all the way to Trinidad. So it does appear Sunday, Monday, this wave's going to make it that way and juice things up for you. And then we'll have to see what it does here in the Caribbean. But a current look at it, just so you know what I'm talking about, here's a current satellite look. And this is the one that could be here, Sunday, Monday. And then here's our next one coming in off of Africa. There is a little wave here. None of the models are picking up on it. It is officially a tropical wave. We'll see what it does. But all that juice yesterday that I talked about really didn't do anything. Too much going on down there. So there was 2 days of persistent convection there east of the Yucatan, and it didn't do anything. So far, that's a big Zippo. So let's look at a couple things real quick. Current weather, just for fun, because we have a lot of folks in the southeast. This is a really good graphic I posted earlier too. Here's your rain for today. Let me show you what's going on today. It's kind of neat. So yesterday and Sunday we had a lingering frontal line that was kind of draping itself, just juicing things up. Well, guess what? High pressure now has pushed itself in. And what that's done is, it's kind of cooled things off for a couple days. So we're not going to see those crazy upper 90s for the peninsula. We are here, 100, triple digits. A lot of folks, unfortunately, because of that high pressure system. So we'll get into that. A lot of hundreds coming today and tomorrow here across the southeast. Lots of triple digits. Florida, at least the next couple days, is going to be cool. What also has happened is this high pressure system has helped create a bubble around Florida, and we're going to have about 3 days of no. We're going to have rain. You're going to have an occasional rain, a little dribble. South Florida, yeah, you always get it this time of year. It's hard, but the majority of Florida is going to be dry bubble in Georgia and places that have been getting a little bit more action. So we got a high in place, a couple days of dryness, a little bit of rain expected today in lower Louisiana too. This is because it's the outskirts of this high pressure that's kind of spinning in some moisture around it. So that's happening today. Real quick, the high temperatures I want to show you, then we'll get into the tropics because I kind of like to keep a theme going here with what's going on down the road. And I'm going to show you a couple of juicy maps here, kind of show you initially what we're talking about with that rain. So let's show you that real quick. So the southeast rain today, let's look at 24-hour precip. This is kind of what I'm talking about. This is through Wednesday. So look at that, almost nothing all the way to tomorrow. This is all the way to Thursday. Very, 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 very little rain. Here is that bubble now pushing in that you're going to see. This surge of moisture that's going to get pushed down, and unfortunately it could bring some rain for the weekend. Here you go. This is inching in towards Friday, and look at that rain chances all poof up. Look at that. So unfortunately we're going to be up there for softball Newberry. Friday rains, Saturday rains, and Sunday rains. And you can follow that. Follow the juice. Just follow the juice. You can see it. I'm just going to flow it. Look at this. This is so cool. Look at that. Follow the juice. It's kind of odd to see the juice flow from the south to the south from the north. That's because high pressure is pushing it down from that broken frontal line. So there you go. That's what's coming. Boom, boom, boom. Temperatures. Holy cow. Let's look at the official temperatures real quick. Get that over with, because I know the air conditioners right now, the tongues are all hanging out. We'll just pop it on the old US here. So here's the temps today. Anything in the brown is upper 90s. All right, so we got upper 90s all the way to Canada again today, all the way up to Michigan, Wisconsin, 90s, hundreds across Texas. But then tomorrow, bam. Let's zoom into the southeast now, because this is where it really gets hot tomorrow. We showed this last week, man, and it really looks hot. So here we go. This is tomorrow. We can see 100 up in Tallahassee. The whole state of Georgia could be in the hundreds. 103 for Atlanta, 103 for Macon, 103 all the way south. Hundreds in South Carolina, hundreds touching North Carolina, hundreds possible in Tennessee. These are your official National Weather Service temperatures, by the way. This is for tomorrow. Thursday, 105 for Tallahassee. What is up with that? 2 days of a bubble over Florida, right? But look what happens on Thursday. 98 Orlando, 99 Gainesville. The heat comes back. This is Thursday, 103 up in Mississippi. Friday, holy cow, 103 again so you got 3 or 4 days of intense heat. We're going to be playing softball in upper 90s. It's going to be awful. And then Saturday kind of starts cool down, but we still have triple digits. These are official temperatures. These are not heat index. These are triple digit official temperatures. hundreds for 4 or 5 days straight, and that is only going to make things even hotter in the Gulf of Mexico. We got 91 degree buoys in off the coast of Louisiana and now Clearwater Beach. So officially it is 90. These are your buoy reports. Let's zoom in on that. But here's your buoy report off Clearwater Beach. Water temp down a little bit, 88.7 now. That's probably because we had thunderstorms yesterday. Cooled down the water a little bit, but it'll heat up fast. And then we had lower Louisiana, some of these areas here, not 89, 88, 85, or 80, 89.8, almost 90. So anyway, the water's obviously heating up. And I posted this yesterday. Oh my gosh, people think I'm hyping. It's not hype, people. It's just the way it is. This is that ocean heat content. This is just showing you how hot the water is deep. It wasn't intended to be a fear monger by any means. I was just pointing out the fact the Gulf is getting warmer. Then I saw an official NOAA graphic on Twitter, an official graphic that said the Gulf is 3 to 6 degrees above average. Just saying. Not hyping. Just saying it's hot. And then I get the people that say the Gulf's hot. Quit hyping. Well, it is hot, but it's hotter than normal. Your body temperature is 98. If it's 101, you got a fever. The Gulf fever. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Hey, Maria in Sarasota, what's up? Bill, what's up, Cubbies, man? Maybe you can give us our Rays some luck, man. Bathtub temps. Yeah, my magic number of the Ray to read is 88. 88, 89, 90 is yucky. So anyway, cheers. Everybody drink Louis. I also posted this. Let's take a look at this really quickie. I want to show you this real quickie. Quickie. Had a really good graphic. Then we're going to talk Tropic models. What's up, Richard Sanford? Good morning. Morning. Let's see. Pictures, photos. So, by the way, anybody chiming in from Tennessee, again, thanks. Oh, here's where I was at, by the way. I was on News Talk 987 FM yesterday. It was pretty good. Big channel up there in Tennessee. So it was fun. I was on it for an hour. Talking weather. So here's the picture I wanted to share. This one. But then I posted this one. I love this one. If I can find it. This was off of my little slide presentation that I do. Where the heck did it go, people? Where did it go? I don't know. Newest. Let's see. Maybe it's under newest. There. Nope. It's always hard to find the dang things. People wonder why I don't comment on everything because there's so many dang comments, and then they hide the comments. Why am I on YouTube twice? Oh, I don't know. Double posted. Oh well. Can't show it to you, I reckon. What the heck post did I do it under? Maybe it's this one. This is the one I did it on. Okay. All that wasted energy. I just yakety. All right, here's my graphic. This is really neat. I put this together. This is the loop eddy, loop currents. I updated it to 620. When I first did it in 601, 1st of June, the loop current was this one continuous flow of the Gulf Stream. Now it's actually broken off into an actual loop current, they call it. Or loop eddy, I mean. A loop eddy is an actual circular spinning pool of water. So, a lot of people ask me, what the heck does that mean? Well, a normal moving tropical system upwells cool water, but as a storm moves forward, it's got hot water. Hot water. And what's so cool is over the years, we'll see water temperature maps after a storm. You'll see the cool wake, almost like a boat. Like when a boat goes down, you can still see the wake on top of the water. Hurricanes will actually leave a cool wake with our water temperatures. And we'll have a lot of systems follow past over the years that end up losing some of that heat potential because of a storm out ahead of it. So a system will actually suck up cool water and leave it behind, and you'll see a trail as the storm goes with the cool water left behind. And it'll take a while for the warm water to, get back in and circle back in. People were asking a lot of good questions, though, like, what does this mean? What's the temperature difference? All that stuff's either A, over my head, or B, unpredictable. But the fact of the matter is this. The more hot water underneath the surface of the sea, then the more potential a storm has to intensify. It's just that's the point of this. It doesn't mean that there's going to be a Category 5 hurricane next week. It just means that Ida went over an extremely deep, hot loop eddy at the last second, and it rapidly intensified on approach. Ida, I hope I said Ida. Remember, it rapidly intensified the last 12 hours. It went, and a lot of it had to do with this warm, deep, warm water underneath the surface. And some of the notes that I found out, this warm water can extend down 3,000 feet. That's incredible. So it's a spinning river of water underneath the surface caused by the Gulf Stream. And when they break off, they drift, and they drift very slowly. And then a new one will come up. A new loop current will form, and then you'll get a new loop eddy here. So anyway, Harvey sat on top of one. That's why Harvey was able to be a strong system for so long, because it had extra warm water underneath it, and that's why it produced so much convection and rain and epic record-setting rainfall. Bad storm. We remember that one. Okay, so tropics-wise, let's show you in a nutshell what's happening with the models. You know what? I think let's see what would be a good one to show. So let's just jump into tropical tidbits. I want to show you last night's Canadian model, because it pretty much showed what I think is what we're seeing here. All right, so this was yesterday's Canadian model. This is pretty much what they're all showing. This is later in the week. There's our frontal line. So there's the first little low pressure system possibly getting kicked off. Development or not, we'll see. The Gulf Stream's a little warm. But what we're also going to see here is the little bit of energy left behind, and see it spinning right here? There you go. There's a little bit of leftover low. This is Sunday, Monday. Now, today's maps, this is a little low, very weak low. Today's map has the GFS with a low here and the Euro here. So the bottom line is, the thinking is that we're going to see some old frontal boundary. They call it a decaying front. Everybody go brush your teeth. Decaying front. I hate that word, decay. Decay in front, and we could see a little low pressure pop up. Get into more of that in a little bit. All right, and then here's Monday. Here's our approaching low pressure for the islands. And most of the models have it trucking west. But this is next Sunday, Monday, next week. Got a lot of folks down there. And then following behind is that second one, a little bit higher up. See it? This is next Thursday. Wave 1, Thursday of next week. Wave 2. Looking long range, big high pressure system. If that did indeed play out, it could, keep on trucking. But not a lot of support in that second wave yet. The latest Euro, let me show you that. Let's go to the 00Z. This is Tropical Tidbits, by the way. Latest Euro. This is a pretty wide map, kind of hard to follow, but there's our split. Oh, I love it. That's our banana split. Last year was the year of the BOGO. This year we're going to have the year of the banana splits. So here's the weekend. This is Friday. There's our split. There's our split. All right. We're casually going to watch this into Monday. This is next Friday. This Friday. Everything's very consistent right now. There goes maybe low. You never know. Never know. Could be Bonnie. Could be Bonnie. Could be Bonnie. Bye Bonnie. And then we got Monday. Let's fast forward to Monday. So there's that little lingering low. Now watch what happens. You can kind of see it just kind of pops back down. Here's next Monday. There's our low. Hit that damn thing every time. Here's our wave. This is next Monday. Here's our general weak low pressure system now that could continually bring some rain to Florida. There it is, 1,011, nothing to worry about. However, trends are what we watch for. We'll see. Next Monday, Tuesday, there's our low. Here's our next little low entering the picture. And it kind of fizzles out, but you can kind of see signs of it. And, look at that. So, the first wave, the euro keeps it going, trucking west, but it crashes into Central America there. Bam! 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 Bang your head. Now, this other little low here. Now, let's look at some moisture maps. Precipitation-wise, let's zoom into southeast. There it is, weak low. This is next Tuesday. Just, kind of that same pattern we've been looking at. There's just no organization, but it could be a stalled out front. This is next Wednesday, a week from Wednesday. But the important thing I just wanted to point out is that Monday we got a weak low showing up and a weak low. So nothing organized yet to worry about or anything like that. Just pointing that out, that we could see, some spinach in the Gulf. Very weak spinach, but spinach nonetheless. You kind of follow it. There it comes, here it comes, here it comes. There's a weak spinach. All right. Now, what is the GFS? I'm not showing the GFS because I like the GFS. I'm showing the GFS because it's actually showing consistency with this other system. So let's rewind it and show you what's going on. Here's the end of the week. Here's our first little split. Okay. We'll see what that one does. We're going to see now the other little split come down, and we're also going to see our low here for Monday. So, pretty neat. There's our low. Kind of lingers, and all of a sudden you see it kind of build back up. And this time it's over the Bahamas. And, the only thing really noting on this is that we're seeing some low pressure here. But this is the interesting thing that I was almost going to show it earlier, but I'm going to wait another run. But, this is next Monday. 1,013 isn't obviously anything to stress about. It's just a rainmaker. But important thing is that, we're seeing this low pressure possibly setting up somewhere from a decaying front. So sometimes old decaying fronts can get going, but we'll see. But this is next Monday in the GFS. So something to watch. Especially if you got plans early next week. There's next Tuesday. There's rain across Florida again. There's our low, and it kind of just doesn't really do much. But I'm watching it. Kind of curious to say the least. European moisture map. I like this one. Let's look at. I don't know, 24 hour. I kind of like this one. All right, so let's take a look at this one. This one's got kind of your moisture to show. So this is kind of neat. This is your moisture map, 24-hour precipitation. Here's Friday. Here's that little low thingy off the coast. We're going to see a little piece now split down into Florida over the weekend. This is your moisture. You can see increased rain now over the weekend, Saturday, Sunday over Florida. And there's our next low next Sunday, Monday. This is our low coming in. And, the juice just kind of hangs out over Florida through the week next week. And here's our secondary low. This is the second wave. This is next Thursday, a little bit farther to the north. Kind of fizzles out a little bit. But so there's that. Interesting. All right, let's look at some ensembles. Let me see what y'all are, 2 minute warning. 10 o'clock. Where the heck does time go, Shelly? I'm actually going to go watch, Sarah, come here. I'm going to go watch Emily. She's at a softball camp, University of Tampa. And Coach Doug and I are going to drive over there and check her out. Good morning, Karen. You got rain coming? Probably Sunday, but definitely Monday. It looks like you got a big old chunk of rain coming. Chunk of rain. What's a chunk of rain? Would that be like frozen rain? Chunk? Here's your 10-day ensembles. Let's take a look at these really quickie. Let's see if I got Caribbean on here. I don't think I do on the Euro. Oh, I do. All right, so here's your 10-day ensembles. This is kind of neat. Kind of shows you what's cooking. This is 10 days from now. 10 days from now, you can kind of see somewhere around here could be our low, first low. 10 days from now, we can start to see our secondary low. And then here's a lot of ensemble support from that front breaking up. And then there's really nothing showing anything around Florida. So I'm just saying, if you want to watch anything close to home, there is a broad low showing up Monday, Tuesday down around Gulf in Florida. So, and that's from our split. So, yeah. But, we're kind of in that lull. There's a lot of wind shear this time of year down the Caribbean. It's normal. This is the time of year. If we were to get a storm in May and we were to get a storm in June, early June, we get this big break. Everybody's like, the season's a bust. And then all of a sudden things get going in August, September, October. So kind of normal. It's kind of slow right now. But anyway, hey, Lord Andrew, what's up, buddy? Got your message on Facebook. Bobby, yeah, I'm kind of curious about this little bit of frontal leftovers coming next week. There's a sriracha shortage. This is the major news right here. Look. And AccuWeather has it. Weather to blame. Right here. There's the article. AccuWeather just reported. They did. Where the heck did it go? They just had an article on the shortage of sriracha. It's on my page right there. See, look. Anyway, weather is to blame for the shortage of hot sauce. Oh my God. How are we going to live? I remember seeing this article. This is a true story. I remember seeing this, and we were eating breakfast on our cruise last week. They had some sriracha sauce, and I put it on my plate for breakfast because I'm like, if there's gonna be a shortage, I'm gonna go out with a bang because I'm gonna have it one more time. So I dipped my eggs in sriracha one morning of the Mariner. All right, so we should get a new global tropics map soon. It hasn't come out yet. We're waiting on that. We should get a new one today, hopefully. Usually Monday, Tuesday, we get a new one. Far as the old frontal line, here's kind of what a nutshell is next Monday. This is a good map. I always like to look at the surface charts. But this is next Monday, just showing you kind of low here, low here. I'm sure they're going to pop up a low here, maybe on the next one. This is all from an old frontal line. It's going to just die out over the southeast. So it could get a little something, little something. It's a one-eye alert, not a two-eye alert. It's a one-eye alert. I think the best shot we have of anything is this first tropical wave, which you can really see right now. This one's really looking juicy on the map. We're still in an enhanced MJO. Here you go. This is the first wave. This is heading towards Karen. There you go. That little sucker right there, Sunday, Monday. Looks like it's going to keep on going. The next one's over Africa. I do have an Africa map on the site, by the way, that you can take a look at some African satellites. And there you go. There's Africa satellite. And this is the next wave that could be following behind right here. Coming off Africa. So a little early in the season to be looking at African waves. They usually don't happen this early. But showed the dust. Let's take a look at the latest dust map. Dust did not appear to be an issue for next week. There is a plume right now coming across. And here you go. There's our plume. But as we get into early part of next week, there's really not a lot of dust. Not like we saw with Invest 93. So this is, it's 28, 29. So 27, 28, 29. So 27, 28, 29, right about here. And there's really not a lot. So here's the 28th. And that's where our low could be, somewhere down here. And there's not a lot. So, and, if we did have a little low off of Florida, there's not any dust. So dust won't be a factor for anything that tries to get going, at least this time around. The other thing is we are still in this enhanced stage of the MJO. It's still blue here and it's still green here. This is, updated daily, and we still expected to have an enhanced stage through the first part of July. This is the 29th. This is the 4th. So, into the first part of July. So if anything tries, that'll help get going. So, we'll see. We'll see. We will see. See. Ensembles too are cool. Like, one thing that Levi's site does is he has an ensemble blend. If you go EPS, that's pretty much blends all of those. And that's a 6Z. Go to 0Z. So that it kind of puts together everything in a nutshell and kind of combines it. And you can just see the general path here that we could see. Basically looking for lowering pressures and whatnot. Here's lowering pressures Monday, which is that sign of lows right here. And if we look at ensemble means here too, here's that low splitting off here off the coast Thursday, Friday, and there's a little chunk of it coming across. This is a great map right here. This is it. Look, this is Friday. There's our first main low over water going on out wherever it goes, and then here's our little cluster of lows still left over from our front. And as you'll see they, a couple of them kind of, here's Tuesday. There's a few. I mean, nothing organized enough to just make it rainy. But here's that big cluster down by the islands. This is next Monday. So we are getting a big cluster of ensembles that show. Of course, we get that one that gets pulled up to the Big Bend. John Solomon, hope you're not watching. But the majority of them keep it right here. This is next Thursday. Here's our next little wave. And like I said, the next wave is trending a little bit more north than our first wave. So that's the future. Monday, we'll go back to the future. And we'll go from there. Oh, we got an adult site. Cool. All right, so last thing we do, let's take a look at Facebook memories. My new tradition. And I like to look at what we talked about in the past. And then we got to go. I don't know if my Doug's here or not. Oh, Doug did text me. He might be out front waiting on me. Okay, cool. All right, so here we go. Year ago today, approaching front. Man, we had a front last year. Look at me. I was drawing last year. We had a yellow circle last year. Watching a wave. Waves. Here's a year ago. Here's 2019. I was posting a picture, 100 degrees in Orlando. Luke Bryan drinking beer song. Imagine that. And there's Alan Jackson. Is that you, Doug?
Yeah.
All right, come on in, buddy. I'm still live, so don't cuss. That's Coach Doug. All right, so hey, Sarah. All right, there's 8 years ago. So there you go. There's our favorite spot. Lake Tarpon Turtle. That was 8 years ago. Beautiful night. Seems like yesterday. Highly recommend it. That's where Emily had her 16th birthday party. So I don't see any. We really weren't tracking anything much. 8 years ago, happy first day of summer. There's a little circle. This is back in 2014. We had a circle off the coast of Florida. Hey, kind of like what we're talking about. Look, you never know. Little circle off the coast of Florida. That was 8 years ago today. Kind of what we're talking about we could be seeing here in a couple of days. A little low pressure maybe lingering low pressure off the coast of Florida. Either side. 9 years ago, we were talking about tropics, and that's it. Cool. All right, well, there you go. All right, so we'll see what the afternoon models say at 12 o'clock. We'll see the new 12Z. I guess the only kind of surprise this morning was that lingering low. Talked about it a lot a couple of days ago, that we were going to see this big split here in the tropics, or that front. And kind of, I guess the one thing would just kind of be curious would be this right here. This was on 6/19. We posted that 2 days ago. So nothing showing up to worry about. Just, big kind of what ifs, I like to see consistency. So that's what we got. All right. So, hey, we'll be live tomorrow. We had a good group today. Appreciate it. Yohel, what's up? Yohel went to that concert, man. The whole world. So TikTok is like TikTok's all about that concert you were at, man. The what was it? The 80s flashback tour or something? All the past rock bands. I didn't even know where you were at. And then I felt like a fool because the whole world's talking about it. But it was fun. All right, so hey, we'll see you. Don't forget, check out our cruise coming up. We're already at our, we're about a third of the way booked. Can you believe it? So check it out. We're going to have a ton of fun. Kim Shipley's back home now. She was on a cruise. She's an amazing lady. She's been helping us with booking cruises now for 10 years almost. But her company is a top 10 ranked travel company in America. And we got a ton of stuff planned, a lot of fun, exclusive stuff planned for Mike's Weather Page fans, and a lot of giveaways, a lot of swag. We're even doing a little seminar on the ship with a free cocktail hour when you board. We're going to have a crazy good time. So check it out if you're interested in cruising, man. We got a lot of diehards going. We definitely welcome you and families. It's during spring break here in Pinellas County, Hillsborough, and Pasco. Makes it even more perfect. Monday through Friday. That's what it is. You still got your weekend. So check it out. Thanks to all the supporters, all you fans. We'll see you tomorrow.